Hello! So, we left off last with cutting the clippy feathers on the side of our bird. And my bird looks a little worse for wear right now because I kept going before I realized that my video had run out. So, another thing I mentioned is that you should maybe cover up those white spaces with more of those green scraps. So I've done that. So, you should have with you your blue piece, your red piece, and your 2 green pieces. Mine's trying to glue itself to stuff. Okay, now where's my other green piece? I've got a second one somewhere. I'll find it. Okay, and your little red thin piece. So that's 5 pieces. Yes, 5. So first things first, I'm going to glue right along the very edge of the red, specifically along that black line from where you traced it earlier. See that? I'm not gluing anywhere else for now because we're just going to be putting the bird together, and I want it to be able to lift up. So now I'm going to put that right, slide it up where it needs to be, and put it right along the glue. Okay. I'm going to push it down nice and sturdy on my table. Okay. Now, let's do all the red at once. I'm going to take this red piece, put glue on it, and this is our macaw's tail, and it's going to actually extend right to the edge, maybe even off if you want. I'm going to make mine go off just a little bit like that. Okay? Everything smells like suntan lotion. See that? Okay, that's what we're looking for. Now my tail is a little thick. Once the middle feather of my tail has been glued down, I can tell that I don't love it. But that's the fun thing about using paper crafting. You can trim when you want things to be smaller. You always want to err on the side of too big with paper crafting because you can always, oh, that's better. You can always narrow things down. Oh, and look, my wings aren't even. Again, that's okay. I can always make it smaller. I just can't make it bigger easily. Okay, I like that a lot better. Now I'm going to take my green little friends, and I'm going to put the glue on the back, and I'm going to tuck them right underneath the red, and that's why we only put the red on the top, so I can tuck it in the right place. So if you've got a curving green, it's going to, if your green curves, it's going to go on the side where it curves. Stick it right underneath. This doesn't really want to go in. It's mad at me for doing this twice. Okay, there. Then, if you need, you can glue the red a little bit more securely on top of that. So I peeled it up, put a little glue, pushing it down. Okay. Now, when I was trying to peel everything up, I can't seem to find my tiny green piece, so I'm going to look for that. Okay, found it. So now I'm going to do the same exact thing. If you didn't get it the first time, watch now. Got my piece of glue on the back side. Going to lift it up, tuck it under. Push it down, nice and secure, and then more securely glue my red right on top. There's my red, see the glue, pushing it down. Okay, starting to look like a parrot now, isn't it? It really wasn't before. So now I get to actually glue this guy. Oh, not quite yet. We're almost ready to glue. Now you want some white paper. I've got lots of white scraps because I was doing painted paper. If you're doing construction paper, you'll want to go get a white scrap. This is the last time we're going to be tracing our parrot. So I've got my white scrap and I've got my parrot's face. Again, I need to go back to back. So I've got it flipped over and I'm going to trace the top front of the bill, and I can make it a little longer if I want. I want mine to be longer. Again, remembering you can always make things smaller and make sure it comes up here. And now we're going to make it almost like a square edge. That rounded edge is exactly what I need. I'm going to cut it. I just realized I made a mistake, that because I'm using painted paper, I actually need to trace on this side. Ugh. So I'm going to do it again. Hopefully you didn't make a mistake, but it's better to catch the mistakes. Right here. And we want the bill to be a little longer. And a rounded edge. Okay, now I can cut that out. Oh, heavens. I'm really glad I caught that before I cut. Okay. Now, it has a Y on the back. Okay, Mrs. Hendricks is going to do this a third time so that I can get it exactly right. What I was going to say is we're going to put the black details on our white piece before we glue it down. So, if you want to make it cut paper for the entire thing, you want to get very small paper or color some very small paper black. Due to the time this video is already taking, I'm going to show you the simpler way. That's not cut paper 100%. My example is cut paper at 100%, but this one's not going to be. There we go. Now we have a white face for our parrot. Okay, so the white face is going to go right there, right in the front. And this is where you'll want to trim it to make it look nice, because that doesn't look very nice right now. So let's trim it to a better looking size. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. So I've got my white face down. I want it to start here, and I do want it to have a nice pointed beak. And then, scooch it just a tiny bit. Okay, then I'm going to trim that. Okay, so as I was saying, you can either cut black details or you can do what I'm going to do, which is kind of a little bit cheating. Okay, do I like that better? Almost. I'm going to trim a U shape in the front. There we go. So we want that parrot face. And now the parrot face looks like this. So again, you can either draw it or you can copy it. You're going to put the eye up here in this corner area. It's a round circle. And then at the very top corner, you're going to have a curved line that separates our bill. And then another bigger curved line that goes out towards the eye. See those lines? You might need to replay that video and watch that again, because it's important that you get them right. Then I'm going to be coloring them in with black. If you would rather cut them out, it does look nice, really nice, to have a completely cut paper bird. I think it looks better, honestly. Okay, so when you're gluing the face down, you want to glue on the red part so that you don't have excess glue hanging around. Glue it in place. And now our final step. We're going to glue our parrot. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. I don't know where you came from. Go away. We're going to glue our parrot onto our jungle sky. Oh, I'm so excited. So, go ahead and cover the back in glue. Cover the back in glue. Let me show ya. If you're using glue stick, make sure you're working fairly quickly. And then you'll want to put it probably at a slight angle so that it fits. Push, push. There it is. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so cute. It doesn't look like a perfect parrot, and that's okay because we're going for that folksy art, collage-y look. Oh, I love it so much. I think I prefer it printed paper to cut paper, but both of them look really nice. Both of them look really fun. Hopefully you're proud of yours too. I'd love to see it. I'd love to hear if you like yours. Okay, have fun. Good luck. Goodbye. See you next time.